This is a 2006 Toyota Prius with 162,000 miles, and the hybrid battery is no longer working. Got a check engine light, read it with my scanner, and sure enough it said replace hybrid battery. So I went ahead and took it to Toyota for their diagnosis, and of course they said the same thing. And as you can see, I'm actually doing the repair myself. Toyota wanted about $3,300 to do the repair, and I'm deciding to do it myself and save well over $1,000. I also decided to make this video after I started tearing this thing apart, and took a quick look on YouTube to see if anybody else had done it, and I couldn't find a decent video. At this point where I'm at is pretty easy for anybody to get to. All the covering here in the back, it all just pops out. The back seats, there are 4 bolts to remove, and there's a bolt here. So you remove this bolt, and you remove these 2 bolts, and then you remove this 4th bolt. Now, the smaller one here on the driver's side, that one completely removes, and you can remove the passenger side one also if you disconnect the seat belt. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the auxiliary battery. It's got this red protective cover, and there's a couple of tabs here on the side that you loosen them, and that pops off. And then you have a couple of connections here that disconnects the battery, and also there's a connector here for disconnecting the brake controller. Alright. Okay, next I took off the driver's side rear area side compartment. It consisted of 3 10mm screws. One was right here, one was right here, and the third one was down here. And then there's the plug for the rear cargo light. So you want to make sure when you start to take it off, you don't pull it too far forward. You want to bring it back towards you so you can unclip this. Okay, so next what I'm doing is I've already removed these are 12mm bolts. So you remove these 7 12mm bolts to get this cover plate off here. Now you need a 10mm, 3 bolts, and 2 nuts, and that you need to take those off to remove this access plate here. But in order to get that off, you got to pull the orange service plug. So you just pull that out, and then this comes off. Now, if you don't know how to use one of these, then you probably shouldn't be doing this repair. But at this point, your positive and negative leads, from what I can tell, are not labeled. You got your 2 orange wires coming into the battery here. One of them is positive and one is negative. And you need to use your multimeter to determine that. So this is the replacement battery. And as you can see, I put the orange service plug in, which sends voltage to this side of the contact. So this side of the contact is dead, but this side over here is live. Okay, so as you can see here, I got the orange service plug in, and I removed the protective caps here, and what I'm going to show you is the voltage here. So on this side of the contact, you're going to have no voltage. Now on the opposite side of the contact here, as you can see, 220 volts. And I'm going to leave my leads here, and I'm going to pull the orange service plug so you can see that when the orange service plug is removed, it kills the voltage to these contacts here. So here we go, I'm removing the orange service plug, and there you go. So you're safe. As long as this orange service plug is removed, you're safe to work in this area. Okay, now we're fast forwarding a little. I already removed the two leads. Make sure you label them positive and negative. They were held on with an 8mm nut. So you got two 8mm nuts, and then I would tape off the leads like I did. Then you remove all. There's two bolts on this side you need to remove, 3 on the other side. Then you got 2 over here and 1 right here. And then there's a plastic clip here that you need to detach. And then there's also a vent tube back here that needs to be taken apart. I went ahead and lifted the battery up a little so I could get my hand back there and remove the vent tube. And when I pull this out, you'll see the vent tube there. Okay, so this is that vent tube I was talking about that you need to detach. You can probably take the side sheet off over here to get to it easier. But I just moved the battery, stuck my hand in there, and pulled it out. Okay, so that's the removal of the hybrid battery. You'll need a 10mm, 8mm, and 12mm tools. Okay, so we got the remanufactured battery installed, and the auxiliary battery back there hooked up. Before I started this project, I erased the check engine light and cleared the codes. So just like the multimeter, if you don't know how to use one, you probably shouldn't be doing this repair. And if you don't know how to use a scanner like this, you probably also shouldn't be doing this repair. Okay, here we are at 167,000 miles. It's been approximately 2 months since I installed the hybrid battery, and everything's working fine. I've been looking into the actual repair of the hybrid battery, and it's something that I can do. It's you have to load test the individual cells and balance and match them, and keep them on a charging circuit. That's all something I'm capable of doing. So if you're in the southwestern United States, send me a message. Maybe I can fix your Toyota Prius for you. That's it. Thanks. Bye.